Alrighty. Everything seems to be working. But I'm just going to restart my GameCube and let everyone enjoy the fancy smancy. Start up screen. Health and safety first. So hopefully everyone's having a nice evening. To be honest, I'm feeling kind of sleepy at the moment, so I'll try and power through this. Oh, thanks for the follow, Precluse. I hope I'm worth your time. Hey Lily, how's it going? Okay, so just to recap, Samus has followed a missing Galactic Federation ship, found their way to the planet, crash landed, discovered that it's basically been split into 2 dimensions. Long story short, have to find 3 keys, and unlock the temple, fight the boss, and rinse and repeat. Okay, so oh, thanks for the subscription, Summer B. 5 months. Wow. Yep, gonna be laughing because you're tired, that's fair enough. Oh yep, that actually reminds me, obviously some of you may know I'm over on Nick's channel, I participate in his D&D stream. Okay, so I can't get it there. Will there be a 2D Metroid playthrough at some point? Well, when I first started streaming, the playthroughs I did were of the Game Boy Advance Metroids, so Fusion and Zero Mission. So yeah, I definitely want to play Super Metroid at some point, so yeah, there's definitely some 2D Metroid. Hey Slash Dev, how you doing? Precludes redeemed, ask me anything. When will I wear the armour to complete my Samus cosplay? When I've had a lot more practice making cosplay armour. yeah, I also put my streams on my YouTube channel, which isn't the YouTube channel I use for comments and stuff. It's BisectedBrioche streams. There should be a link to it down below the page. And yeah, I started doing that because obviously Twitch's VOD system isn't that great, and of course they disappear after a while, so I was actually thinking of moving into video essays, but yeah, timing on that is any decade now. Oh yeah, nearly forgot to say. So yeah, as you may know, I am involved in a D&D actual play, which is, as of this Friday, is probably going to be the last session before it goes on hiatus for a while. And in the meantime, Nick, aka his cursedness, DM. Oh cool, glad to hear it. I'm not exactly how successful the streams themselves are, but certainly a lot of fun. Yeah, so basically it's going on hiatus, and while that's on hiatus, I'm going to be running a Blades in the Dark game. So yeah, don't know, that might interest people or not, but that's going to be happening. You can try and tune in anytime I stream. Oh, that's cool. Not gonna lie, I appreciate every second someone's watching one of my streams, because I'm astonished anyone... Hello, what's this then? Missile expansion acquired. Okay, there's a portal there. You don't stick around much because the Twitch mobile app sucks. Yeah, that's true. Okay. I was basically stuck using it, while I was in hospital, and that was a time. Hey Amanda, have I played Outer Wilds? Just remembering, well, no I haven't. I've of course played the Outer Wilds, which infamously came out around the same time with a similar name. But no, not yet. I really keep meaning to give it a shot. Not big on roguelike mechanics necessarily, but I love exploration, so... left here. But is there a way up? Yeah, it's confusing. But yep, there's a game called The Outer Worlds and The Outer Wilds. They both came out at the same similar time, even though they're very different games. It's like a whole game where you basically scan stuff in space and alien structures. Oh, it's like they made a game just for me. Okay, so from here I'm going straight ahead. Insofar as I do anything straight. How's my recovery going? Well, it's going pretty well actually. Unfortunately, I'm actually at the point where the nerves are starting to knit together, but luckily my so yeah, that hurts, but luckily the painkillers are working just fine. Okay, still need to find that last key card, but I'm gonna take a look around the perimeter. Okay, that way probably leads to the key. That looks like it's the only way to go. Oh, that was easy. All Dark Agon Temple keys found. Use them at the temple to gain entry. Okay, that was way too easy. Okay, let's just bounce back. Anything this way? Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. Okay, just gonna backtrack to the save point, so you just go straight in. Oh yeah, so yeah, that slipped my mind. The so yeah, the tabletop game, that is Blades in the Dark, will be probably a week this Friday, or maybe a couple of weeks from Friday. I'm not sure what else is scheduled, and basically the same time slot as Guilders of Icons. Not entirely. I think it might just be a one shot, but it might last a few more sessions. Really depends on how it goes. Your D&D game yesterday got cancelled. Oh, that sucks. What happened? Just not did too many people just not show, or? Well, anyway, let's get this boss fight on. I think I recall this being one of the most annoying... Ah, the DM got sick. Yeah, that'll do it. I remember this being one of the more annoying boss fights in the game, but by no means the most annoying. Hey there. The worms and the orb. Structural analysis complete. Target is a biogenerated power sphere. Sphere provides dark energy to the Morbis. Xenodect detected in sphere. Sphere is impervious to weapons. As the kids say, no worm. As a lover of purple, you love this game. Perfectly valid. Okay, new creatures entry. Morphology. A Morbis. Giant tunneling guardians. Oh, a Morbis is plural. Avoid target as it enters and leaves the earth. Look for disturbances in the ground. Target cannot survive for long if its outer shell is cracked. Interesting. It's happening to you, my friend. Meow meow. Game's going good. I'm just fighting a giant worm, as one does. Yep, it is very reminiscent of June actually. Oh no. Not gonna lie, I actually dislike the colour pink. Not necessarily because it's I have a problem with girly colours. It's just the colour more so it just feels weird wearing it, if that makes sense. My favourite colour is 7A, 7A, 88. X-ray friends. Okay, where is it? She blows. You wonder how Samus's suit converts the energy of the things she kills. Well, it is explicitly stated in lore that the health pickups are some sort of bioelectric energy that creatures drop when they're killed or injured, so she is literally just draining the lifeblood of her victims. Yep, Samus is best space vampire. And she doesn't even sparkle. Okay, that's not good. ship. And that's one dead boss. Hey Froy, how's it going? Amanda, you found a lovely podcast. Imagine Firefly, but intersectional and queer as heck. It even has thriller elements. Wow. So basically, Firefly, if it wasn't made by anyone but Joe Sweden. Yep, no spice, meow meow. I don't control the spice, but I do control the dark suit. Oh, good that it's going good. To be honest, I think the dark suit's one of my least favourite designs. Just because it makes it look like Samus is wearing some cola. Yeah. Looks like she's become the mascot for cola or something. Well, actually not necessarily cola, more like maybe an own brand version of cola. Anyway, I'm much more resistant to the Dark World now, so that's very nice indeed. Spinny spinny. To Winnie. Suppose I really should have gone back and saved. Oh well. This is the place. Yep, Sammy goes Spinny, and Spinny goes Sammy. And a slam. Energy transfer complete. Return the energy to its temple on Ether. Fair enough. Wonder if Samus prefers tea or coffee. Sammy goes Karen on yet another ecosystem. I mean, to be fair, it's the ecosystem that has a meltdown, not her. I suppose it's entirely possible she does like both tea and coffee. Ah, that's fair. To be honest, I drink coffee a lot more, but I quite like tea when I'm relaxing. You know what? I don't have to fight them. I'm just running. Brave Samus ran away. There is something magical about mint on a cold evening. Yeah, I quite like chai personally. Chocolate mint tea. Yeah, I keep meaning to give chocolate tea and coffee. Well, I quite like mocha. When I'm out of self-isolation, I need to go and get quite a few things, I think. Do I like Tim Tams? Well, that's an interesting question because they don't sell them here. But they do sell a very similar type of chocolate bar called a penguin. Oh, by the way, can everyone hear me okay? I've been, I literally just started turning my microphone this way up so I don't have the light shining on my face, but I'm not really sure how well it's picking up sound. Oh, that's good. Okay, that's all good then. Oh yeah, I'm doing okay. Feeling tired out quite quickly, but not super quickly. I keep forgetting this grating here. Oh, hey Ridley. Sorry I missed your message in the shuffle there. How you doing? Oh, good, you're doing alright. Prime 2 is going pretty well. I just beat the first major boss, so I've got the dark suit. Which in my opinion is aesthetically the worst suit in the entire franchise, but that's besides the point. And it looks like I've literally been drowned in cola. Exactly. What were they thinking? It's iconic in the same way as an NFT. Yeah, obviously you don't really get to wear the light suit for very long, so. Oh hey Nick, how's it going? Did you know scientifically the design of the dark suit is the worst design imaginable for anything ever? Just faffing with an accidental big data thing for work. Ah, fun times. Sometimes I regret dropping out of university because I was studying games programming, but in hindsight, I'd probably be doing very little games programming and a lot more actual technical programming, and that would be as boring as hell. Okay. Hello, Wonko42 dude. The game is good. I mean, it's Metroid. There is no such thing as a bad Metroid game. Although the fact there was never an entry on the Wii probably helped. Well, obviously there was Metroid Prime 3, but that's pretty good, and there were no other main line Metroid series games on the Wii, so it's a moot point. Precisely, Ridley, precisely. Prime Trilogy and Prime 3. You'd think they'd try to develop another Metroid game for the Wii, but yeah, maybe it's better they didn't. You know, I'm sure Metroid Prime 4 is the direction the series needs to go in. Yep, this is the GameCube version, being transmitted to you live via a Hapage capture card. Funny story, I was going to start streaming before I had to go in for surgery, but long story short, I couldn't find my copy of the game and I had to find a second-hand copy, which arrived while I was in hospital, so it all works out quite well. I also tried mucking about with emulation a bit, but my laptop wasn't up to running Dolphin and OBS at the same time. The energy of Agon cannot leave the land it is bound to. Alright, yeah, I need to go to the this place's controller. If it was bound to this land, why did it even get taken away? How did it even get taken away? Now, where was that temple? Oh yeah, personally I think the entire Metroid Prime trilogy is probably the most fun you can actually have on the GameCube. I mean, I'm biased because I love the Metroid series anyway, but I absolutely love what Retro did with this series. smartly ignore those wasps. I think I remember when I first played this, must have been a few years after it came out, so that was... Oh yeah, I was still in secondary school actually. I remember because my desktop wallpaper on the school computers was just literally the Metroid Prime 2 logo, because I was really excited it was coming out. One of the other kids in my year said, asked me why I had a game no one had heard of, and then I think it was one of my younger brother's friends piped up and said, "Hey, I've heard of it." Which just goes to show, I don't think it actually shows anything. Just a thing that happens. Seriously. What are they thinking? Take a bow. Energy transfer complete. This temple's energy is being restored. Yep, you're right, Ridley. The lunar moth are 12 feet tall, and everyone needs giant moth friends. I mean, I suppose Samus was raised by giant bird people as well, so she just has an affinity for giant flying friends. You. Which way was out again? Giant moth motherfraggers, if you might say. Oh, giant mother fraggers. I see what you did there, Wonko. I see what you did there. And it has to be said, we greatly appreciate puns on this channel. So, can't go that way, can't go that way. Okay, guess it's on to the next area then. suppose what the Metroid franchise is really missing are those giant bat people. Can't believe I missed that the first time. Okay, which way is it to the temple? Those shoulder pads. I mean, to be fair, she always has those in the various suits. Okay, I think I've mentioned this before when I was playing Metroid Prime, but interesting bit of trivia. In the original Metroid, the various suits... Oh yeah, the various suits. Obviously the yeah, was just slightly different colour, a slightly different colour. Then in Metroid 2 on the Game Boy, obviously it was black and white. So they changed it to show the sprite had prominent shoulders. So the various suit looks different from the plain power suit. And then in Super Metroid, they could combine the two. Thus creating Samus's iconic look. And all it took was 3 games. Okay, and it's time for everyone's favourite part of my streams. You haven't played any of the earlier games in this series. And that's fair enough. After all, and I have to admit my first game in the series was Fusion. And while obviously Super Metroid is an absolutely iconic game, to be honest, I think Zero Mission on the Game Boy Advance is actually a better Metroid game just because it's got more quality of life features. Plus it also gave us the Zero suit, and who doesn't love the Zero suit? I thank you for restoring energy to the Temple of Agon. Your valor honors the Lunamoth, those who have passed and those who remain here, under my protection as they sleep in deep stasis. Be on guard, for the Ing do not suffer defeat lightly. They actually suffer it darkly, for they are very edgy. They would surely seek revenge for your actions. With the energy loss from the desert region, they will increase their efforts in other lands. I have detected unusual amounts of inactivity in the Torvus sector. The enemy is on the move. Any objections, lady? Only kidding. The swamplands of Torvus are treacherous and can hinder you considerably. Bear this in mind as you move through the bog. Seek the Temple of Torvus. More knowledge awaits you there. May the light of Ether serve you well.
Yep. All hail Mothman. We all knew they were an unenlightened race. You remember when you got the first Metroid Prime? You traded it in for another game. And then you got hooked. Oh, you traded another game in for it. Do I have Mothman's number? You need it for research purposes. Unfortunately, I don't know Mothman. Not all lesbians know one another, I'm afraid. Hey, the cat warmer, how's it going? Goggles, have you mentioned that I'm a delight lately? Because apparently I am not. Yep, I'm pretty good. You know, just recovering from surgery as one does. Listening to a lot of D&D actual plays, but yeah, I'm fully caught up on Oxventure. I need to get started on Critical Role, and I'm getting into Dice Funk as well, but I'm starting with Season 8 because that's the most recent one that's coming out. Heavy transport crate which has been detached from winch system. Winch connector destroyed. Structural integrity at 99.6%. Don't watch the chain or I'll realise where you steal all your things from. Get cat warmer, you're behind on Oxventure. Oh well, when you get to it you're in for a fun time. Last episode was pretty fun. Well, the last few episodes actually. Plus I'm following their Blades in the Dark series. They have highlights in Critical Role, making the 400 hours a lot easier to digest. Nice. I mean, I hear with Critical Role you're better off starting with the second season. Just because they're a bit better. Bioscan complete. Luminoff subject expired 3.8 decacycles ago. Target has numerous breaches in its armour. Exposure to a toxic organic pathogen led to his demise. Bioscan complete. This is a collection of mutated ingworms. You want to try Oxventure, but you literally have no idea where to start. Well, you can basically start at the very first one, or you can... To be fair, each episode's very self-contained, so start whenever. There's usually a few jokes or callbacks, but it's quite an accessible series because they're literally just a bunch of video game journalists who decided to start playing D&D, so... Bioforms have been bred for massive size. It appears the Ing uses creatures to block access to areas. Didn't block a missile expansion, though. Plane of Dark Worship. Because this place is edgy TM. You're not gonna lie, you couldn't find the beginning either. I think the if you go on the YouTube channel, it has a playlist for all of the episodes that starts the very first one. If not, I guess you could always go to the TV trope page. And see if you can follow the links off that. What kind of series is that? What's the theme? Oxventure is outside Xbox's D&D campaign. Basically, it's very, well, it's pretty much what you'd expect. A bunch of video game journalists playing D&D. So it's your typical, I think it's, of all the actual plays I've seen, it's probably the closest to, obviously they still streamline it to make it look like make it a bit easier to watch, but it's probably about as close as you're going to get to an actual a D&D actual play that's somewhat resembles an actual D&D game. Which is to say, it all quickly goes pear-shaped and descends into comedic sociopathy. Now the Guild of Icons, that's terrible. Don't watch it. Meryl Wynn's Meat Grinder is a definite highlight in Oxventure. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the most defining moment in the entire campaign. They actually gave that episode a sequel. Episode where they went back and enjoyed a festival that was being held in their honour. Excellent. I'd say what my most favourite recent episode is, but it's kind of a spoiler. Well, Nick's going to find out where I steal all my ideas from, so... Hello there. Luminoff Data Pack translated. MOA's Testament. That last hit breached through my armour. The poison spreads. Though I've found the key, it is too late for me. Soon my light will fail. They know I'm here. They'll come to this side to plunder the key. My last stand shall be at the edge of the temple grounds. I only hope I have the strength to fight when they arrive. Okay, happy lurking then, meow meow. And thanks very much. Thanks as always for dropping by. Bioscan complete. Luminoff subject expired 3.3 decacycles ago. Scans indicate that this Luminoff... Why do I keep saying Luminoff? Perished due to lack of nourishment. She remained at her post despite the fact that she was starving to death. Okay. That's work ethic, I guess. Object analysis complete. This is a statue of a Luminoff warrior. Need to identify... yes, I see what you did there, Nick. I see what you did there. Agent combat has caused structural damage to the statue, but it's not in danger of falling apart anytime soon. You're getting worried about the Blades in the Dark campaign now. Why is that? Luminol on the mind. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think the setting has luminol technology. But they do have people who can talk to ghosts, so they don't really need it. Also, the police are corrupt, and the people responsible for dealing with the dead only really care about dealing with the dead. And I'm not saying I'm annoyed that you had the entire party railroaded into getting arrested, but... And I'm not saying you're going to get arrested, but... Yeah, to be fair, I know there's has to be some sort of specific story beats, so maybe it couldn't have really been avoided, but hey ho. It was more that you had 3 days' notice that Rizolka was leaving. Ah. Yeah, that's fair enough. Had to wrap it up there. In your original notes, you had that when Lightminus betrayed us, you had no concept of an arrest or escape, you were just going to see what we did under the assumption we'd probably get revenge in some way. Ah. Okay. So I think I head straight ahead from here, and that takes me to the next area. Ow. Why do graphics card problems have to be so hard to diagnose? No idea. Graphics card problems were the reason I switched away from building my own computers a while back. Oh no, these things are back. Object scan complete. Statue's motivator unit is burnt out. It will remain at its current position. Mechanism. Harmony class drone. Rogue maintenance unit. Roving mechanoid with energy-based attacks. Avoid direct contact. Okay. So it's the bombos, but not. Ridley. Hard same statue. Hard same. Oh, thanks for the sub. Oh, thanks. The Prime sub, no less, Catwarmer. I hope I prove worthy of your, what single-use per month sub. Power relay is connected. Elevator unit online. Step into the hologram to activate the elevator. Alright, before I forget, by the way, I'm probably going to move my Phoenix Wright stream this week to Saturday. Because I've basically started, for next year or so, I'm going to be doing a programming course in live code. And that's going to be every month on a Thursday and Friday. Let this gateway forever protect our sacred temple. May you find enlightenment and peace. It says when there's freaking bees everywhere. Right, in this version of the game, of course, they spawn infinitely until you destroy the hive. Oh yeah, now I remember. The bog is where the infamous Gooseball Guardian boss fight takes place. Whoopee. Oh, thanks for the sub, Nick. And yep, friggin' bees indeed. I mean, to be fair, they're wasps, but, you know, I think wasps get a bad rap. They're just as important to the ecosystem as bees, if not more so. Okay, into the dark world we go. That way's still a green door. Guess we're backtracking in another dimension. New creatures entry. Mechanism. Corrupted Sentry. Darkling possessed armed monitor system. Used by the aim to protect key areas. Can be stunned by most weapons. Charged light energy will destroy the target. And I guess there's just a pile of dirt here, because why not? Objects analysis complete. Locking unit as part of a safety system. Release unit by energising nearby bomb slot. When all 4 locking units are released, the transport will be clear to energise and move. Okay. How do I get up there though? Oh. That's a 1. Okay. So they're going to make this difficult, are they? Now's about time to take a sip of tea. This time. And back to the world where the atmosphere doesn't burn you to pieces on contact. And those guys again. Okay, and I found myself on the opposite side of that door. that's in place. And I can just move this, so... okay, and oh good, it's just reminding you what the water physics are like. Vera Claire. Whoa, look at this lady. This looks like a lady who knows how to run a D&D table. I want to be at her table, golly gosh. Now, be prepared for disappointment, Barry. Ah, yeah, Barry's along with Nick, Andres, Summer, and... I can't remember who it was, but it's someone I know from the Fake Gamer Girl comics Discord server. Going to be playing Blades in the Dark at some point. I think that's penciled in for a week this Friday. But you'd have to ask Nick about that. Beyond this door, the path to Torvis Bog lies. A verdant land ravaged by a great deluge and the folly of battle. We honour the life that remains. Friday next week, probably. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I am hyped and terrified. Because it turns out... it depends on how much a dawdling group of reprobate D&D characters do. Yep, basically. Oh, fun fact, of course. This is the first Metroid game to add falling damage in some capacity. Troy. Is it boss time? Not quite, but it is new area time. Structural analysis complete. This is part of an air purification system. This unit is still active, if only at a basic level. Scans indicate a general lack of maintenance. If this unit is not serviced within the next 3 cycles, it will cease to function. Yep, typical office politics. Morphology. Torvis Bearaport Pod. Living storage units of the lunar moth. Durable plant form grows around the useful items, produces deadly cloud when destroyed. Kind of like what they did with the just basic and item drop things here. Obviously they gave them a bit more character, but they also made them alive to justify why they were dropping energy for the beam weapons. Okay, I've already scanned those. Oop, what's this? Morphology. Torvis Hanging Pod. Field cache for lunar moth military. Designed to hold crucial munitions and supplies for lunar moth warriors. Some may still contain useful items left over from the war. Oh, when will my useful items return from the war? I keep forgetting how tall the lunar moth are, then Samus is standing next to one of their bodies and it's like literally the engineer from the first Alien movie. Or Space Jockey or whatever they're called. Lunar moth data pack translated. Estelize. Testament. They came to the lagoon in the night, delivering two true death blows before I could detect them. As my life faded, I sent a call to the cadre to warn of the surprise attack. May they find my key and dispatch the Ying who killed me. Only then will my final rest be peaceful. /dev, graphics card are the most cursed parts of computer hardware because they're developed for maximum performance at the expense of anything. Yeah, it's always a graphics card that would force me to do something about the power supply. And it's always the graphics card that what the heck are these? Morphology, Shredder, exploding flying plant. Of course. Durable platform seeks enemy targets, then flies towards them, exploding on contact. Why would these things even evolve? They literally exist out of spite. Those fishies. Fishies. Morphology. Hydlings. Aquatic miniature herd animal. Targets travel in large swarms. Contact with targets can cause minor damage. Yeah, look at them. Look at them. Okay, so we got a black door, white door, and a blue door, and a red door. Bridge currently not receiving power. Scan control post nearby to energize bridge. You're guessing the Zero suit isn't great for swimming in. Yeah, you need the gravity suit for that. Thinking about it, I don't think Samus has ever been shown underwater. Well, I don't think there's actually been a Metroid game with the Zero suit in, where Samus has been underwater. So it's kind of hard to say what the Zero suit would be like for swimming in. This Zero suit's basically just a lycra suit, so it's not really great as a swimming costume. In fact, to be honest, even washing it's sort of made it lose some of its elasticity, so... Security gates connected to moving bridge operation. Activate bridge to open gates. Fair enough. Whereabouts would one activate the bridge? I feel kind of guilty about having to shoot them, but it was them or me. Samus, Samwee, Samus, Samwee, Samu, Samai, Samnay. I see what you did there, Barry. I see what you did there. I think Samnay is Samus's non-binary cousin. Object scan complete. Analysis indicates a viable attach point for the grapple beam. Grapple beam module missing. Unable to attach grapple point at this time. I mean, to be fair, while I usually headcanon Samus as a transgender woman, I think headcanoning her as non-binary is also pretty popular as well. Bridge is composed of a number of unknown alloys. Despite evidence of numerous assaults, the bridge remains intact by conventional terms. This structure is indestructible. Okay, what was that? Morphology. Shrieker. Flying plant predator. Bursts from the earth and takes flight. Fires sonic blasts. Generates stealth field that disrupts most visors. If it's stealth, why is it... Okay, there's a porcelain here. Well, what do you know? Is that a missile? I see. Okay. Did I? Guess unlike Metroids, they are immune to doors. Here we are, this game's version of Shigaroff's. Ventulars, that was it. Water-based reptilian predator. Well armoured and deadly at any range, its back shell is vulnerable to explosive blasts, however. Freeze me. sweetness. It turns out stunning it with otherworldly energy makes it unable to move, and thus dooms it. Okay, so there's a portal up there and a missile door up there. And to answer your question, I do not know. I think I'm about to get lost, Roy. Okay, Morphle bomb slot is in another dimension. TM. Pad bridge is online, yet its control system is missing from the area, unable to move bridge to new position. Xenotech. Luminoff Sentinel Crystal. Used to monitor key sites. Use my Luminoff soldiers to observe tactical areas during the war. Most are still broadcasting to UMOS. Oh hey UMOS, how's it going? Okay, so there's a missile upgrade over there, which I'll need to approach from that room, I guess. Okay, see what awaits us. Bridge reconfigured. Now how do I get out of here? Morphology. Ing Sphere Cache. Living storage units for the Ing Cord. The Ing Sphere keeps useful items in the dimensional pocket. The pocket may be reached by destroying the Ing Sphere. I appreciate how the Ing, using Ing as the prefix to all of their stuff, makes everything they use sound like a swear word, being censored. Ing. Ing. Morphology. Phlogius. Aquatic carnivorous plant. Incredibly resilient. Target its vulnerable nerve center when it opens its mouth to attack. Direct hits will stun target. And now it's a platform, I guess. Okay, can't go through the green ones. Can't access the other ones. Guess I'm going back again. Morphology. Dark Pirate Commando. Darkling possessed elite space pirate. Increased combat ability due to symbiotic presence. Able to phase out of local time space. Of course. Show yourself. scanner might have mentioned they had EMP weapons. Yeah, it might have. Oh, guess I scared them off. Okay. Can I make it up there? No, I can't. Now, how do I get to that missile expansion? Okay, there's a morph ball tunnel. Which I just fell out of, because of course I did. Yep, they sailed off Roy, as pirates are wont to do. Ow. Get off me. What the heck are you and how dare? Okay, thanks for dropping by and thanks for the sub, Nick. Hope you have a good evening yourself. Morphology. Sporb. Lurking carnivorous plant. Fires poisoned needles in battle. Can grip small objects in its jaws. Okay, so there's a tube there that leads to the next area. Block is composed of densium. The local creatures have weakened it. Okay, what's densium again? I think it's heavily suggested but never outright stated that when Samus turns into a ball, into the morph ball, she's basically converted into energy or something. There's actually a pretty funny log in the first game where the Space Pirates mention that their attempts to build their own morph balls just crushed the spines of the people trying to use it, so... Well, you know, maybe Samus is just that flexible. think my favourite fan theory is actually that it's basically meant to resemble an egg because the Chozo are bird people, so that's why their armour can do that. In any case, firing. Okay, Denzium. Quite sure you need the power bomb for that, but okay. Energy tank acquires. Here we go again. And you just know they're going to get possessed and get even worse to fight. 69 health, nice. Here we go. Thought the ship was going to land on the space pirates. Nearly could have. Super missile. Heck yeah. Okay, that's what destroys the Bendesium, I think, so... What have we got? Okay, so it opens green doors, that's fair enough. lets me backtrack. Let's see what's up here then. I like that they brought back the green super missile doors from... Oh, we're at the temple. Perfect. Okay, that's nearly 2 hours in. Yeah, I feel like I can go a bit longer. Luminoff holo projector online. Automated message initiated. Great warrior comes to the Temple of Telvis. May succeed where I failed. I am Avok, the last sentinel of this temple. Heed my words carefully. As you can see, this temple has been crippled by the ravages of war. While the main chamber has been mostly preserved, the remainder of the temple has been flooded. You must use your abilities to venture into these flooded areas and find the keys you need to enter the Dark Temple. The waters of Dark Ether are foul and venomous. Avoid them if you can. Wait, so if the waters are venomous, does that mean they can bite you? I have updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors coded with emerald holograms. Search the areas now opened to you. Being will seek your light with great zeal. Do not underestimate them. The time for talk is over. Good hunting, and may the light of Ether guide your aim. And here I thought it was the lock-on. Bioscan complete. Subject Luminoff has been dead for 1.2 decacycles. In addition to heavy combat damage, subject shows signs of numerous possession attempts, all failed. Resisting these assaults would require incredible stamina and psychic durability. Luminoff lore translated. Dark Ether. In time, we created machines to open rifts to our enemy's world. Volunteer scouts went through the rifts and found a twisted world, harsh and poisonous, a dark ether. They discovered that this world held the missing half of our planet's energy. They also saw the true face of the enemy, a race we came to call the Ying, meaning terror. Our scouts could not survive long on the surface of Dark Ether, so venomous was its air. Again, does the air bite them? Still, we vowed to return. We prepared for war. Purple door. Underground tunnel. Oh, great. Guess these aren't so as bad as the Shigaroths, since they're weak to the dark beam. Luminoff lore translated, our war begins. We developed crystals that brought the light of Ether to the Dark World. Using these crystals allowed our warriors to explore the enemy lands, to bring war to the Ying. Sadly, the crystals were not enough. We needed stronger weapons, better armour. We withdrew from Dark Ether while our greatest minds devised new engines of war. Okay, who's shooting at me? Torvus Grove. Hey, who are these fellows with their corking arm cannons? Morphology. Pirate Commando. Elite Space Pirate Shock Trooper. Well armed and armoured, dangerous at any range, limited use shield repels most attacks. Repel this. Okay, it is. Okay, does that lead to a save point? I hope it leads to a save point. It doesn't lead to a save point. Meditation Vista. Oh well, guess I'm off to the Dark World again. That was my last sip of tea, so guess I'll keep playing until I get to my next save point. Okay, what the heck are these? Okay, Froy, thanks for dropping by. It's always a pleasure, and I hope you have a nice night. Morphology. Huntering. Elite warriors of the Ying Horde. Phasing shapeshifter. Deadly in close combat. Dislikes bright light. fell off there. Whew, finally a save point. Okay. I think I'm going to call it there because I'm getting kind of tired now. I mean, hopefully over the next couple of months, I'll after I've recovered a bit more, my endurance should come back again. So sorry, my more recent streams have been a bit short. But in any case, thanks as always for dropping by, and we'll find someone to raid. Headphones. Oh, thanks for the bits, cat warmer. Ow. You're quite welcome. Okay, let's see who's online for raiding then. Okay, let's see, we have Between Two Gays, His Cursedness. Oh, looks like everyone's in Nick's channel streaming Pulsar anyway, so let's give him a raid. So, yep, I'll be streaming more Metroid Prime on Wednesday. Phoenix Wright has been moved to Saturday, but I'll still be on Nick's channel for the possibly last episode of the Guild of Icons before hiatus this Friday. And okay, I'll just give everyone a few more minutes to join the raid if you feel like it. Well, not a few more minutes, more like a few more seconds. But in any case, okay, statically charged my hair there. Now it's stuck to my face. Oh, anyway, thanks as always for dropping by, and we'll raid in 3, 2, 1, and let's go.